welcome to Herald TV News Bulletin with me, Orina. In response to the obnoxious advertisement, Delhi, Rulers of India Now Conquer Goa, published by the House of Abhinandan Lodha Group, Government of Goa has directed the builder to immediately withdraw it for hurting the sentiments of the people of Goa. Although the House of Abhinandan Lodha apologized, there is need to cancel all permission under Section 17(2 as Union Minister Shripad Naik has voluntarily surrendered conversion done under Section 17(2.
There is massive advertising blitz for sale of Goan lands shooting up real estate prices. This is fueled by zone changing which was allowed by the recent amendments to TCP Section 17(2 and 16B. These amendments allow for inadvertent errors in zoning to be corrected, benefiting landowners seeking zone changes. The skyrocketing of land and bungalow prices with non-Goan players like Lodha, Bhutani and DLF have put housing beyond the reach of common Goans, with prices of bungalows ranging from 3.5 crores rupees to 17 crores, with 7-star hotels and pools for the taking.
Any project which is coming out in Goa, they have to be very careful while advertising. Everybody has got freedom to advertise their product, but they have to be very careful so that the local sentiments are not hurt. See, that advertisement I have seen, it looks like a big Raja coming to conquer Goa, something like that. So definitely it hurts the sentiments, local sentiments. So we builders, we have to be very careful when we advertise our projects. As far as the projects are concerned, the problem is like this. We build houses, we build bungalows. It depends on who buys it and what cost, and what amenities and what cost you have to fix up. It is the prerogative of the builder.
See, the hoardings put up by Lodha Group saying that the Delhi have conquered Goa, which was criticized by the people of Goa and was taken cognizance by the CM, who gave a stern warning to withdraw it, should be appreciated. And Lodha came down and agreed to apologize and withdraw the ads. In the same way, if the Chief Minister Pramod Sawant can issue a direct warning to his TCP minister to please stop all and do not entertain any application for conversion of lands under 17(2 or 39A, which are being tested in the court of law, would be highly appreciated. About the hill cutting, which they say that they have not granted permission for hill cutting, is bogus. When a project is approved on a hilly area, you have given permission for him to do anything. However, the TCP minister who says he has not given any permission for hill cutting should remember that the clearance granted by his department clearly states that if there is any hill cutting, the parties should come back to the TCP for permission. Now, since they have not come back for any permission, that means no permission is granted, and he has to directly intervene, stop all the projects that are being constructed on hilly areas immediately.
With regards to the illegal activities taking place at the heritage site at Old Goa, residents demanded a heritage master plan before the exposition with demarcation of buffer zone to save Old Goa. 4 farmhouses with 10 bedrooms each, illegal construction along the road touching the wall of St. Francis Xavier Chapel, Heritage Interpretation Centre and all other unplanned projects are blatantly taking place at the heritage zone. Residents of Old Goa have firmly opposed these projects.
The residents of Old Goa have raised their voices on the illegal activity taking place at the Old Goa, which has been declared as the UNESCO World Heritage Site of Goa. They stated that the TCP department has given permission for construction of farmhouses at the heritage site.
आम्ही objection फाईल केला, जायती illegalities येयले तिगासो म्हणून. तरी आसतना आतां गव्हर्नमेंटान हाय पावर्ड कमिटी काडल्या एक्झिबिशनाक लागून. तर ही कमिटी आसतना इतले इल्लिगॅलिटीज केव येवंक जाता. तेज्या बदलेक तेणी जायते इम्प्रूवमेंट करूंक जाय. हिंगासोर तेणी तांकां पार्किंग अरेंजमेंट करूंक जाय आनी चड गरजेचो म्हणटा तो मास्टर प्लॅन पास करूंक जाय, तो प्रोटेक्ट करपाक आमची हेरिटेज सायट, वर्ल्ड हेरिटेज सायट. तितून जायती फेसिलिटीज दिवपाक जाता पूण तेजे बदले ते जायती इलिगल कामां करता ती बंद करपाक जाय म्हणून आमचें ऑब्जेक्शन.
लास्ट 1 year जालें. लास्ट 1 year आतां फार्म हावजां तांणी 4 पास केल्या ती मार्चान केल्या. TCP हॅज ऑलरेडी गिवन द एप्रुवल. आमी कॉपी अटॅच केल्या ताका. फकत हे बफर झोनाक कित्याक हो युनेस्को वर्ल्ड हेरिटेज सायट मरे थिंगा सेंट ट्रिजा येवन गेली. थिंगा सेंट जॉन पॉल सेकंडीन गेलो. व्हडले डिग्निटरीज येवन गेले. गोंयचे सायबाची थिंगा कूड आसा मरे. तो गोंय राखता म्हणटा मरे. जाल्यार हें नाका जालें कित्याक आतां एक्सपोजिशन येतलें. तशीच आमची वर्साक फेस्तां येतलीं. थिंगा पार्किंगा मागीर दुसऱ्यो लोकांक जाय त्यो सवलत्यो लोकांक रावपाच्यो कितल्यो जाय आनी तुमी हो बफर झोन आहा तो काबार करपाक सोदता सरकारू. जाल्यार आयज आमी निशेध मारला. आनीक हें आमी आख्ख्या गोंयच्या लोकां मुखल्यान व्हरतले. जरी तर बरे भाशेन हें मास्टर प्लॅन करना जाल्यार आनीक आमी आख्ख्या गोंयचे आमी फॉर्म बीन केल्ले आसा. हेचेर निशेध मारपाची आमी तयारी केल्या.
As Peter has spoken, we all know that so much of illegalities are going on in Old Goa. As he said, we demand the master plan to come out as soon as possible. The government has to come out with that. If they don't come out, they are very clear that they are in cooperation with all these illegalities that are going on. Even during the Gram Sabha we have spoken, we said, why is the government itself in all these illegalities? Why is the town and country planning allowing all these things to go on? That Desai, whoever is there, Rajesh Desai, he is a corrupt person with so many things going on all over Goa. Why is the government not taking action on all this?
The Anti-Corruption Branch ACB of the Vigilance Department has registered a case against former Imagine Panaji Smart City Development Limited IPSCDL Chief Executive Officer CEO Swandita Pal Chaudhary for allegedly misappropriating funds to the tune of rupees 82.87 lakh. The case was registered on July 13, 2024 based on a complaint filed by the then North Goa District Collector Mamu Hage.
The Anti-Corruption Branch, ACB, of the Vigilance Department registered a case against former CEO of Imagine Panji Smart City Development Limited, IPSCDL, Swayamdeepta Pal Chaudhary. He is accused of misappropriating 82.87 lakh rupees during his tenure. The case was registered on 13 July 2024, based on a complaint by then North Goa District Collector Mamu Hage. Chaudhary allegedly engaged in illegal expenditure from 2018 to 2020, including unauthorized withdrawals and excess salary payments. He forged board meeting minutes to withdraw 54 lakh rupees in excess salary and incurred 27.50 lakh rupees in irregular credit card expenses. The case is being investigated under IPC sections 420, 465, 468 and 471 along with the Prevention of Corruption Act. The investigation is led by PI Mangesh Volvoikar, supervised by DYSP Rajan Nigle and SP Nelson Albuquerque.
Residents of Old Goa and the Save Old Goa Action Committee are firmly opposing commercial development around Old Goa. They are also demanding a buffer zone and a master plan. In this edition of Street Voices, Herald TV spoke to people whether there should be a buffer zone around World Heritage and religious sites where commercial development should not be allowed.
Reis Mangos, then Aldona, everywhere it's the same person. And when people are coming out in numbers, why is the government not supporting the people? All these illegalities, it's clearly showing that the government is involved in this. And this has to stop. I request all the people all over Goa to come out in large numbers to oppose the government of what they are doing. This is bad. And we want the master plans because it is so many years that it is happening. We want the master plan to come out as soon as possible. If the government is clear, they will first finish up with the illegal bungalow that is there. I have just heard somebody telling me that even today, last night, there were people working inside the building. There are cars going on and who is going to be all the time at night to see them? Yesterday, a few days back, Sankwal had this problem and good that the villagers were there to see. The old illegal bungalow is little secluded. Very few people pass because of the bridge and all. But at night nobody comes that side.
पूण एकदां ASI एक्टान 300 मिटर्स जेन्ना बफर डिक्लेअर करता इन 1968 जाल्यार गोवोरमेंटान थिंगा बरें प्लॅनिंग करून ती जमीन सांबाळपाक मुखार एक्सपोजिशनां 10 वर्सांनी जातलीं, फेस्तां 1 वर्सान जातलीं, जाल्यार इतलो ट्युरिस्ट येता थिंगा जाल्यार तांकां सुविधा ना रे. एकदां तर जाम जालें जाल्यार थिंगा तो युनेस्को वर्ल्ड हेरिटेज टॅग आहा तो वयतलो.
तर आता फार्म हाऊस येयला ती गव्हर्मेंट प्रॉपर्टीचेर आहा वो प्रायवेट प्रॉपर्टी?
इट इज इन प्रायवेट प्रॉपर्टी बट इट इज ऑर्चर्ड लँड. ऑर्चर्ड लँडाचें कन्स्ट्रक्शन करपाक जायना आनी इट इज 100 मिटर्स बफर झोन.
पिटर आता ते फाटल्या दिसांनी एक चेंज ऑफ झोन म्हणून एक सेटलमेंट हें येयलेलें नोटिफिकेशन येयलें तेजेर तुमी कितें हें केलां?
आमी तेजेर ऑब्जेक्शन घायलां आनी ओल्ड गोवाच तेणी म्हाका दिसता 3 लाख सुमार बफर झोनातून कन्वर्जन केलां.
मारपाक कित्याक हें सगळें इलिगलिटी चलता आमच्या गोंयांत आनी आमचो गोंयचो साहेब आसा ही सामकी आमची देवाची सुवात आनी सगळें इलिगलिटी चलता आनी हें सगळें करप्शन जाता. हांव सीएमा कडेन मागता हें इलिगलिटी चलता तें बेगीनूच बंद जावपाक. इलिगल बंगलोज कन्स्ट्रक्शन आनी गार्बेज ट्रिटमेंट प्लांट चॉकलेट एक्झिबिशन सेंटर हें सगळें आमचें हें सगळें इलिगल चलता पळय तें सगळें बंद जावपाक बेगीन हांव सीएमा कडेन मागता. आनी आमचें आतां एक्सपोजिशन येवपाचें आसा त्याच प्रमाणे आमी सगळीं एकठांय जावन आमी हो निशेध मारता हें सगळें इलिगलिटीज आसा तें बेगीनूच बंद जावपाक.
आमचें ओल्ड गोवा डिस्ट्रॉय करूं नाका, आमकां बरे भशेन सांबाळूंक जाय आमचो गोंयचो पांय खातीर. तेच भाशेन हांव सगळे गोंयकारां कडेन मागता सगळीं फॉर्मां भरून आमकां गोंयांच्यो बसत सगळीं भायर सरोन आमी एकवटान सगळीं गोंयच्यो बसत वावरुया म्हूण इतलेंच म्हजें.
South Goa MP Captain Viriato Fernandes has promised to fund a CT scan for Sub-District Hospital Ponda as he had promised. He, however, pointed out that staff to operate this CT scan machine is required. Also, he said there is no point in blaming the contractors for bad roads, but instead ministers and MLAs who take money from the contractors should be put behind bars. He said the government should curb inflation to provide relief to people from price rise.
सदां हें करता की MP लेड फंडान आमी तो ऑलरेडी स्लॉट घाल्लेलो आसा सिटी स्कॅन. बट आमी जेन्ना चवकशी केली ह्या हॉस्पिटलान बाकीच्या हॉस्पिटलांनी आमी गेल्या खंय चड आनी चड लोकांक सुविधा मेळोंक जाय पळय ती. सद्या ह्या हॉस्पिटलान सिटी स्कॅन चलोवपाक जे डॉक्टर जावं टॅक्निशियन जाय ते ना. सो अशें जावंक उपकारना की आमी तो सिटी स्कॅन घेतलो आनी हांगा इट बिकम्स अ वायट एलिफंट ऑर अ डेड इन्वेस्टमेंट. लोकांक फायदो जावपाक जाय. सो हांवें आयजूच जेन्ना आमी आयले फर्स्ट थिंग जे बाब राजेशान म्हाका विचारलें आमचो सिटी स्कॅन केन्ना हाडटा काय म्हण. त्यामुळे हांव कसो विसरूंक ना तें सिटी स्कॅन हांगा येवकूच जाय. ओन्ली थिंग इज ताका आमी एक्सप्लेन केलां आमी स्पेशली ताणें म्हाका इनवायट केला ह्या हॉस्पिटलान आमी विजीट करतले म्हणून. थोड्याच दिसां ह्या भितर थोड्या दिसां भितर नेक्स्ट विकान आमी प्लॅन करता कितें प्रॉब्लेमां आसा कशें आमच्यान हेल्प करूंक जाता. आमी कितें म्हणटा जेन्ना उदक जाय न्ही जाय तसो टॅप ओपन कर उदक येता तशें हे रोड कन्स्ट्रक्शन न्ही हो पयशांचो टॅप जाल्लो आसा ह्या मिनिस्टरांक आनी MLAक. रस्ते देर इज अ स्टँडर्ड लेट डावन स्टँडर्ड आसा. रस्तो तर उमको जाय ताका कितें मटेरियल येतलो त्या मटेरियलाचें स्पेसिफिकेशन आसता. थिकनेस कितलें आसता की कसलो दामराची ग्रेड आसता हें सगळें बरयल्लें आसा. तातूंत तुका मिनिमम 10 ते 15 वर्सां रस्त्याक कांयच जायना. आतां आमी पार्लमेंटाक दिल्ली गेल्या रस्ते तशेंच आसा परते परते दामर घालना. हांगासरले पळय रस्ते आसा तो पयशांचो टॅप जाल्लो आसा. पीपल आर ब्लेमींग. आतां CMान सांगलां कॉन्ट्रॅक्टरांक आपूण भितर उडयतालो. अरे तूं कॉन्ट्रॅक्टरा कडचे तुमी पयशे घेता कॉन्ट्रॅक्टर कितें करतलो. कॉन्ट्रॅक्टरूय पोटाक लागून काम करता आनी ताजेर तर तुमी 20% 30% पयले मिनिस्टरांक आनी MLAक भितर उडोवपाक.
Comrade Sitaram Yechury, a towering figure in the communist movement in India, died at the age of 72 of a lung infection. He was in a critical condition for the last few days and on respiratory support while undergoing treatment. Sitaram Yechury was a key leftist intellectual, polyglot, eclectic conversationalist and architect of coalition politics, especially in formation of UPA governments and in drafting the Common Minimum Program. He also supported Konkani movement and Goa statehood.
Late Sitaram Yechury was born in Chennai and studied at St. Stephen's College, Delhi and JNU. He also visited Goa on several occasions. He supported the movement to declare Konkani as the official language of Goa and Goa statehood. He was also part of the peace movement and fought for the causes of the downtrodden.
Was one of the tallest communist leader of the communist movement, you can say, of all the various shades of the shades of the communist movement in India. He was not a dogmatist like many others within his party, and he was quite conversant with various other languages, and he has played a very important role in the Indian politics at the present juncture. I remember Comrade Sitaram Yechury as a very close friend of ours. He had come to Goa in 2014 as one of the important part of the World Peace Council. And Comrade A.B. Burdan and Comrade Sitaram Yechury both played a very prominent role along with the Congress leaders, P. Chidambaram, in formulating common minimum program for the UPA 1 and UPA 2 also it was done. It was extension. But that role was very well played and it was accepted by all the parties who were supporting the UPA 1.
And he was a dedicated leader, a passionate and erudite person who left no stone unturned to reach out to others, especially trying to bring in the unity of the left forces as well as democratic forces which are arraigned against the present ruling dispensation, and he succeeded along with others to build up the India Alliance. And as we know, the recent Lok Sabha elections are testimony to his efforts. He loved Goa very much. He supported the Konkani movement and he also supported the Goa statehood movement. In all, he was a frequent visitor of Goa, and the last time he came to Goa, and where I met him, and we met him in a conclave, in a meeting, in a 3-day meeting, was during the World Peace Council meeting.
We are very shocked for the untimely death of veteran communist leader, General Secretary of CPIM Marxist, Comrade Sitaram Yechury, yesterday. He was just 72 years and he is one of the stalwart pioneers of the communist movement in our country. He started his career as a student leader at very young age and very brilliant economist. He had lots of charisma, and if you go to see his entire life, and he is a master on the Hindutva, this thing. And being a Brahmin, people are not aware that he was a Tamil Brahmin, but he was the man who was talking that what is happening today, this religious fanatism is not correct in this country. So we have lost a good communist leader at very young age. He was also a member of Rajya Sabha for 2 decades. And I remember in 2017, correct, it was in 2017, he got the best parliamentary award for his dedication. And nowadays, if you see, everybody is talking for cause purposes. But there are some leaders who you always remember when they talk in the parliament, and one of them is Sitaram Yechury. Basically, many leaders who we remember are left-oriented, left-party leaders, but Sitaram Yechury is one of them. He may be talking, but he will not create enemies while he is talking. That one of the things today the politicians should learn from Sitaram Yechury's cassette, if they can view.
The recently installed slabs at the entrance of the KTC bus stand in Panjim have collapsed, raising concerns about the quality of the materials used and potential safety risks. Goa CAN has urged the managing director of KTCL to inspect the quality of the materials supplied to avoid complaints under the Consumer Protection Act for service deficiencies.
The Kadamba Transport Corporation managed bus stand in Panjim has been facing a number of issues, and in that background the district road safety committee had done an inspection in February, on 14th of February, and subsequently in July, on the 26th of July. And during both those inspections we had identified certain problems related to the drainage of the bus stand, and we had pointed out that the slabs that are laid on these drainages are not proper, and they need to be replaced. Now what we have noticed a few days ago is that brand new slabs which have been installed on this drainage have collapsed. Now this raises a serious question about the quality of these slabs which are being used by KTC, and therefore we have decided from Goa CAN to write to the Managing Director, MD of KTCL, to be very particular about the quality of the materials being supplied by their various empaneled contractors or agencies, failing which the number of complaints will increase by consumers under Consumer Protection Act because of their right to safety. Now we have noticed that these collapses are taking place right at the entrance of the bus stand, and this is very serious because if at the entrance of the bus stand, the brand new slabs are going to collapse, it raises a serious question about the infrastructure arrangements of KTCL. So we are hopeful that the quick action will be taken by the MD in this matter.
An unidentified body of a male person aged around 35 to 40 years was found near Ayush Hospital at Sukekulan, Dargal on Friday morning. Police, including the Konkan Railway, Margam PI and other staff were at the scene. Identity remains unknown due to decomposition of the face and lack of ID on the body. The cause of death is not yet known. Further investigation is underway.
On Friday morning, a body of a male person was found near Ayush Hospital at Sukekulan, Dhargal. Police suspect the person fell from a moving train. Identity remains unknown due to facial decomposition and lack of ID on the body. Initial reports suggest that the deceased may be a migrant person, but this is yet to be confirmed. The deceased is estimated to be around 35 to 40 years old. Investigation is ongoing to determine the identity and cause of death.
And in some sports news, St. Anthony's SC Asolda trashed United Club of Verna 4-0 to enter into the quarterfinals of the 45th St. Joseph Festival Intervillage Football Tournament. The tournament was organized by Dramapur Sports Club at Dramapur Ground on Thursday. Vitorino Fernandes excelled with a fine hat-trick, while Darian Fernandes was the other scorer for St. Anthony's Sports Club. Guardian Angel Sports Club Yechury moved past Maina Sports Club 4-1 to book their place in the last 8 of the 13th Our Lady of Fatima Cup Inter-Village Football Tournament. The tournament was organised by the Karpale Sports Club at the Karpale ground on Thursday.
In the 13th Our Lady of Fatima Cup Inter-Village Football Tournament, Manuel Castanha, Jerito Fernandez, Adriano Gomes and Preston Castanha netted a goal each for Guardian Angel Sports Club. The only goal for Maina Sports Club was an own goal scored by Manuel Castanha. The man of the match was awarded to Adriano Gomes of Guardian Angel Sports Club by Davolim by Dikapale Panchayat Panch Siman Carvalho. Inacio for Herald TV.
That's all we have in this newscast. For more news and updates, follow us on Facebook, YouTube and Twitter. Thanks for watching Herald TV. Take care and goodbye.